Hello friends, welcome to Coding Shiksha. So today in this tutorial I will be telling you that how to convert any video format into another format. So let's suppose you have a video in Mp3 format and you want to convert your video into Mp4. You can convert using this service that I will be telling you about. So this is the demo application. If I choose any file, let's suppose Mp3 file. This is the Mp3 file. You can see that I have chosen this file here. So if I upload this file, and once again if I hit the upload button, you can see that this file is converted to .avi file. So as soon as I hit this button, you can see that this file has instantly downloaded for me. So it is converted into AVI format. So similarly you can convert any Mp3 file to Mp4, Mp4 to Mp3, all that stuff. So you have seen many online sites doing that same stuff, and these websites are very viral. So in this tutorial I will be telling you the same service, how to build this from scratch in Node.js. So the library that I will be using for this is FFMPEG. So this is basically a tool or utility in Node.js by which you can accomplish video processing. So just go to this website first of all and download for Windows. So if you are on Mac or Linux, you can just download it, but if you are on Windows, you just have to click this and click on Windows builds, and then it will be redirected to this page, and then you can download for either 64-bit or 32-bit. So I have already downloaded this. So let me show you. After you download this, it will be in the zip file. After you download it, you will be getting the zip file, and you extract the content and make a new folder in your C drive. Let me show you my folder here, FFMPEG. You can see that FFMPEG, and I have copy pasted all the content that I received in the zip file. And in the bin folder you will see that your binary here, FFMPEG, is successfully installed here. So you will be making use in the application. So first of all, create a new folder and name this as video processing, and enter into the folder here. Open command line and open Visual Studio. First of all, let me just stop the server of my previous application and close this, and also close the editor here. So this is a brand new editor. You can see that it doesn't contain any file. So first of all, we will be creating the package.json file. So let me just delete this here. So first of all, clear the screen and write this command, npm init-y. So this will generate the package.json file with the default values, and after this we will be installing the dependencies. So write npm install. First will be Express, so this will be the backend server. The second dependency will be Fluent FFMPEG. So this will be the library which interacts with this FFMPEG library, and the third dependency will be Express file upload. So this will be used for uploading the files. So just write file upload, express-file upload. So these are the three dependencies that we will be needing here. So just wait for 5 to 10 seconds as it takes, and then we will be starting our application. So this totally depends upon the speed of your computer. So you can see that it has installed here. Now I will be installing another dependency, which will be a dev dependency. So just write here --save -dev, and the name of the dependency will be nodemon. So it will restart the server after you make any kind of changes. Go to the package.json file. You will see that the starting point of the file is there as index.js. So just rename this as server.js, and after that we also need to write a custom script here, which is nodemon server.js, and also instead of test, write start. That's it. So let me create this server.js file. So first of all, we will be importing Express require express, and secondly we will be also be needing the FFMPEG. So let me require the second dependency that we have installed here. This is Fluent FFMPEG, and the third dependency will be file upload. So file upload express file upload. So now I will declare a new variable of app and initialize it to express, and call the listen function to start the server at port 5000. This takes a callback function. So just write on the console that the server is listening on port 5000. So if I run the application now, let me go to command prompt. So you can see that Node.js is successfully installed. So right here npm start. So this will start the server for us. So you can see that server is listening on port 5000. So now let me just make a get request app.get to the home route. So this will take a request and the response object, and let me just send a response back to the browser, that is hello world. So this is a basic server is ready here. Let me just go to the URL localhost 5000. So you will see that it is returning hello world. So now instead of returning this response, we will be returning a index.html file. For this we have send file function. So in this I will pass here dir name and the whole path here /index.html. So I will create this file index.html here. So this will contain a basic form. So let me give a title, video processing using FFMPEG, and in the body we will be having a form which has a method of post and the action attribute which will go to this URL, that is we will be making a post request. So we will write here Mp4 to AVI. You can convert any format of your choice. This library contains various methods, and that's it. In the form we will be having an input field which will be type file, and also we will be having a custom attribute which will be of encoding type. So type, so this will be multi-part form data. So you need to write this attribute if you are working with files. So we also need to attach a name attribute to this. Let me call it Mp4, and just after you declare the form tag, just make this attribute also reference. So this will be upload form, and also give an ID to it of upload form. That's it. So after this input tag we will also have a button. So it will be type submit, and the text of the button will be, let's suppose, convert. Let me give inside it the value attribute in which I will write here convert. That's it. So the form is ready, guys. So let me just refresh the server here and go to this URL. So you can see that this is a choose file button here. In this we can select files here, and once I click the convert button it should download the file. So here you can see that it is returning a response here, an error here. You can see that cannot post /mp4 to AVI because we haven't created that route. So just go to server.js, and first of all we need to configure the FFmpeg library in order to use this. So we need to after we initialize our app, we need to configure some middleware. So configure middleware. So first of all, we will be configuring the file upload middleware. So for that I will use the use function. So inside this I will write here just delete this app.use. So inside this I will pass here file upload. So this takes in curly brackets various options. So first will be use temp files. So we will be storing our uploaded files into a temp directory. So for that we need to make this attribute to true, use temp files. And a second attribute will be the file directory, where will be the files will be stored. So this will be a directory, we need to create it. So we will call this directory as tmp. So just create a new directory here, tmp. So all the files which are uploaded will be residing in this directory. That's it. So after this we will be configuring the FFMPEG library. So for that we have a method here in this library. We will call FFMPEG dot set FFMPEG path. So we need to initialize this function in order to configure this library. So wherever you downloaded your FFMPEG library, you need to go to the bin directory. You can see that this is my path here. So just copy this path here wherever you downloaded. I have downloaded in the C directory. So this will be your path here. So just pass here the path and just replace this slash with this slash. And also we need to concatenate one other thing after bin. Just write slash and ffmpeg.exe. So this configures the FFMPEG library for us. Put a semicolon, and just after that we need to make a post request to handle our form data. So we will write here app.post, and inside this we will write our URL, that is mp4 to AVI. So you can see that in the index.html we have provided this URL, that is mp4 to AVI. So we are just handling this post request which will be coming from the user, comma, we will be having the request and the response. This will be an arrow function. So first of all we will be setting the response content type to audio, or you can see that video.avi, something like that, because we are converting to AVI format. So that is why we need to set a content type on the response object. And also we need to, one other thing we need to attach here, response.attachment, and we need to give our output file a name. So let me just name it as output.avi. So whenever the file will be converted, so this will be having this name, that is output.avi. So now I will be getting the uploaded file, that is uploaded by the user. So by this request.files dot followed by the name attribute that you have given in the index.html. So in this case I have given the name attribute as mp4. So just write here mp4, and there is a function called as mv which stands for move. So in order to move your file into this temp directory, we will be calling this function. So here you need to provide the full path in the double quotes. So I will write here temp slash, and I will concatenate the file name, which will be request.files.mp4.name. So this will concatenate the file name with the extension. And now the second argument it takes is a callback function which holds any kind of error which takes place. So we need to handle this error. So if any error takes place, we will check in the if condition. So we need to return a response, that is return response send status. We will be sending a status of 500, and we will be also be sending the error widget, so which is there in the error variable here. So now if in the case if no error is there, we need to upload the file and also convert it into a specified format. So for that we need to write a console message first of all, that is the file is uploaded successfully. Just after this function put a semicolon here, and now we will be converting this mp4 file to AVI format. So converting mp4 to AVI, so for that I will be using the FFmpeg library. So just call this function here, pass a temp, pass the full path, that is a temp slash concatenate the file name, that is request.files.mp4.name, and this contains a method that is to format. So here we need to specify the format, which format that you want to convert the file to. So here I will write .avi, and this contains some callback functions. So first is the end function here. So whenever the conversion has ended, so this will fire. So we need to handle this. So I can just console log that it is done. And the second callback is if any kind of error take place. So we again have a on function. So in this case we will write here error. So this will be a callback function. So we will again console log the error. So we will write here an error occurred. Error.message. Just after this we need to also provide a download URL for the user, so that the user can download the file. So for that specific purpose we have a pipe function. So in this I will be passing the response, and the second parameter will be end, which is initialized to true. So now this application is complete. So now if I look back to the server here, so now if I run the application by visiting the home page, you can see that if I have a choose file button. So if I choose any kind of file, this is mp3 file. So if I click the convert button, so let me see the error here which is coming here, cannot read mp4 of undefined. So let me just check. Sorry guys, we have made a mistake here in the index.html. So this encoding type attribute is not there in this input tag. We need to shift this encoding type in the form tag. So in this form tag just write this encoding type is equal to multipart form data. So this is a error that was coming. So just restart the server, npm start. So now if I go back to the home route of the application, and so you can see that choose file. So if I choose this file convert, error is not defined. So let me check, go to server.js. So we need to pass this error variable here. So just pass this error. This was an error here. So just restart the server once again, and let me check once again. Go back to the home URL, choose the file, convert, some error, .avi is not available. Sorry guys, dot is not there. So just go to again, just eliminate this dot here, dot is not there. So if I again restart the server here, you can see that automatically restarted. So now it should work. If I choose this mp3 file and click the convert button, so you will see that instantly the .avi file has been downloaded, and this is the output.6. it is the file name of this downloaded here. So you can see that you can play this file, And also let me show you, in the temp directory there is a file. You can see that .mp3 file is uploaded here. And similarly you can change this to any format of your choice, that is mp3. Let's suppose we are converting from mp4 to mp3. And let me show you this demo also. This is really good. It is very easy for by this library. Let me choose a mp4 file in this time. So you can see that this is a AVI file. Let me choose a mp4 file, go to downloads. Here I have a mp4 file. So this is mp4. You can see that mp4. If I click the convert button, instantly .avi file will be downloaded. Let me just make sure that it is mp3. Sorry guys, I have not updated the extensions, that is why output.mp3. So just update the extension and once again download it or upload the file. Go to downloads and there is my file here, mp4. Convert it. So now you can see that .mp3 is converted here. So in this easy way you can convert by in any format of your video choice. This is a very good library, FFMPEG, and you can build some awesome websites using this tool. So thanks very much guys for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel and I will be seeing you in the next video.